Hi there, this is a walkthrough video basically on how to get familiar with Aspire. So showing you how to log in, showing you where everything is located, and basically just a general overview of how to, where everything is at in Aspire and how to use it. So basically you would go to aspirebuilder.com to log in. You would click builder login right here to log in. Put in your email and password. If you forgot your password, then when you signed up for Aspire Builder, then just go ahead and click forgot password and it'll send the link to change it to your email that you used when you signed up for Aspire Builder account. So once you log in, this is what it looks like behind the scenes. Like as soon as you log in, it's going to show you in the builder mode. So right here in the purple, this just means that we're in builder mode. So some area, I'm just going to go over all the little areas that you'll want to know about. Let me remove my picture. Okay. So first things first, we're going to go to the dashboard, which is right here in the top left corner. This is basically going to be where you can see like your analytic, like the overview of your analytics. You can give admin access to certain people. Your billing information will be over here. This is the affiliate area. So if you ever decide you want to become an affiliate for Aspire Builder, you will get a reoccurring 20% commission for any user that pays their monthly hosting fee. So that is if you want to sign up to be an affiliate and get your code, and then this is just your account information. So this is basically just like your account dashboard. Right here where it says switch project, this is if you have multiple websites. So when you purchased which plan you wanted for Aspire Builder, there was a small plan, a middle plan, and a larger plan, and the small planning being one website, and then the other ones have multiple websites. So if you ever wanted to switch between websites, you'd click switch project right there. Another way that you can switch between different websites that you have, like say you have multiple business websites, you would click here to my sites and funnels, and it would switch the website. So right now, the first thing I will go over is we're in builder mode right now. So I'm just going to show you where everything is located. So obviously we're on the home page right now of this website. So right here, these are your pages. So this is where you're going to find your website pages. This is the widgets. This is global styling. These are the funnels, your website settings, and then this is to preview the website. I'm going to kind of show you each of them. So when you click here on website pages, you're going to see all the pages that you have for your website. So the reason why this one is highlighted white is because I am on the home page right now. So if I were to click right here on services, now it's going to take me to the services page design. And like I said, I'm in builder mode, so I'm able to edit things right now. So you would just click on whichever page that you want to edit or change. This is where you can access the blog area. So these are fake blogs right now, but it will show you like all your blogs, which ones you've published, which ones are drafts, which ones you've thrown away and trashed. To view what the blog looks like, you would click right here in website preview mode, and this will allow you to see what the blog looks like right now. And you can just click X. And then you can also use this to edit the header and sidebar of your blog over here. Okay. So that's where that is. And so next we can go to, this one is just, we created this. Basically you can create new pages by clicking add new. And then you have your system pages. So these are like the system pages that come no matter what with any site in Aspire Builder. So like when there's a page not found, like when people, click a link that's not working anymore, it'll show this page, or there's just so many different page system pages. Like for example, if they have like a membership with you, like they have a course or a digital like a digital product or membership that they have with you, this is what the login would look like for them. So you can go in and literally edit these to be however you want them to look like. So but they can just stay how they come as well. So just know that those are there and those are always editable as well. But these are your main website pages. These are the website pages that came with this website template that we are on right now. So that is the pages. These are the pop-ups. So if you wanted to add a pop-up or have a pop-up for your website, that's where you would go to get your pop-ups added and edit them. You can just click on the buttons to show on like which pages you want it to show on, pop-up settings. These are all the settings for the pop-up. So yeah, that's how you that's where you will access your pop-ups. You can also watch this video here. It's another video kind of just going in more in depth about everything if you want to learn more. And then now we'll go to widgets. So widgets, these are basically the things that you will be adding when you're building. So for example, if I'm, wanting to add, see like how this is a block right here, that this is called a block and this is a block. So you can also hide blocks by clicking the little hide button, meaning when someone views the actual site in view mode, they wouldn't see that block once it's hidden. Always, as you're editing, make sure you're saving as you go. You can undo if you need to. But anyways, if you want to add a new block in here, you can click add new block. So this is like, you can literally like add any of these blocks, meaning like if I want to add that as a block, now I have these in there and I can go change them. But let me delete that real quick. But what I was showing you with the widgets is you can just go in and add a widget. So this right here says container, but this is actually a block. So container, block, same thing. So you can go and drag and drop wherever you want. So we're going to put this block in between. So right now it's an empty block, so you'd want to put something in it. You can also choose how many columns you want. So right now this is one column, or you can make it by clicking on this little column thing, it makes this pop up. You can click like 2 columns. So see how there's 2 columns. You can do 4, 5 if you wanted to, so that things are kind of divided up and smaller, but that's totally up to you. But yeah, you can just add widgets. So a spacer is just basically adding space, right? And then you can go through and find whatever widgets you want. If you wanted to add a form, that's the form widget, and then you click on the actual form to actually edit it and do all the changes to that. So your widgets are all right here. So that's basically what your widgets are. And then I'm just going to delete this block. Okay. And then next we have global styling. So this is where you edit like your branding basically. You can also watch this video here to learn more about the global styling more in depth. But basically this is where you'll be editing the styling of like all the headings with whichever fonts you want it to be and any colors that you want for your text links. Same with mobile, you'll want to change that for mobile. As you can see right now on this template, the brand fonts that they are using for desktop is not the same as mobile at the moment. Mobile needs to be updated, and then you just click confirm. But that's where let me go back to desktop design. Okay. And then you can add new fonts. So you can add any fonts here that are Google fonts. These are all Google fonts and you can use those. Or you can upload up to 8 custom fonts. So totally optional. So if you have fonts that are more, custom that you purchased online somewhere, or, just are not Google fonts, they're free fonts that you download somewhere, you can upload those custom fonts in here by using either the OTF or TTF file or a WOF file, which is Web Open Font something. I forget what it stands for fully, but whichever file that you have for the font, you'll accordingly pick which one by clicking on the little link button. You would just upload the font file right here, whether that's, so since I clicked right here on OTF, TTF format, then I would need to upload the OTF or TTF format font and then select it and use it. And make sure you type in the name of the font as well. And then same with the WOF if you have that file. So that's where you add your fonts. This is where you change your colors to be these are all obviously the colors that we're using for this template. So as soon as you change each color somewhere, it's going to update everywhere. It's going to update that throughout your whole site. And then website layout, this is like the width of your website. You can play around with that. And page styling, this is just like if you wanted to set a background image to your whole website that's always like in the background on every page all the time, then you can do that. And so yeah, that's the global settings. And then these are where your funnels will be located. Right now in this website, there's only one funnel, but depending on which plan you're on, you can have up to, in the highest plan, you can have unlimited funnels, but in the middle plan, I think you can have, honestly, I forgot, but yeah, depending on how many funnels you can have, you can create a new funnel. And with creating new funnels, you can use a lead generation funnel where you're, doing lead generation and you're, have a freebie or something that you want to give someone, or a free webinar or something like that. These are more specific to webinars, but these are an entire funnel template that you can use for free within Aspire Builder if you want to create a new funnel. And then this is just basically where you switch between websites and funnels, but we're only in one website right now. So you can click back. Oh, actually, just click out of that. So that's where your funnels are. When you click on each funnel, so this is an application funnel. As you can see, a funnel is just a series of pages. So this funnel has 2 pages in it. Funnels could have up to they can have hundreds of pages. Depends on how many things you want in there. But an average funnel might have about 2 to 6 pages inside of it. So the first page, if you click on that edit button, this is the first page of that funnel. Also with funnels, you can hide, the footer, the header, right? So that they don't see anything else. They're not browsing around on your website. You want them to just fill out the application and go to the next page. So you can hide or unhide those. And then the second page, that once they submit on that page, the second page takes them to their discovery call page where they book a call. And like I said, you can hide the footer or the header. This is where you would have your booking widget. So the booking widget is obviously here right now, but you would set up the booking in appointments up in this tab, and that would connect to that. So yeah, that is the funnels. And then over here you have like your funnel analytics, your sales any sales that were purchased through the funnel, any orders, products, if you had downsells or upsells, all that good stuff. And like I said, just like all the other tabs, there's a video to explain the funnels even more in this video. If you're ever lost or confused or need more help, you can do funnel settings, and this, you can edit like your domain for the funnel. You can have like a favicon, which is like this little icon that goes on top. This is just for that specific funnel. Your social share image, which is the picture that shows when you send the link, and just any other settings. So that is where your funnels are. And then we'll go to website settings right here. So now we're at the website settings. So this is just the general settings for your website. So if you want to do any kind of custom coding, CSS, you would click on that. If you have someone doing your SEO, or you're working on SEO, this is for the actual website SEO information. You click on there. Another way to do the SEOs is by clicking on each page, and you click this little cog for each page and do show settings, and you can do SEO information for each page. And then we have file manager. So this is, if you click view all files, this is your file manager. You can add a folder that's called like branding, right? So maybe this file folder will be where you upload all your branding files for like your logos and whatnot. And then you can add a folder for, like earlier I showed you guys fonts. You can upload your font files. So maybe you want to keep things more organized and you upload your font files and they'll stay in this folder. So you can add folders to your file manager so that you keep all your files organized, or like maybe you want a folder for PDFs because maybe you're gonna be uploading some PDFs to your site. Upload your PDFs in this folder. So yeah, this is your file manager. And then this is just general settings. This is the actual title of your website. This is the favicon, meaning that icon for the entire website. So any page, even your funnels, like if you don't set specific favicons for each funnel, it'll automatically just use your website favicon. So your website favicon will be used throughout every page of your website. And then this is the social share image for all pages of your website as well. So when you send your, any link from your website, it will show this picture right here. And then this is where you're going to set up your domain and connect it. This is to set the language and time. So whatever time zone that you are in, that's important, especially if you're using the booking calendar or, using countdown timers and whatnot. You want to make sure your time is set up correctly. This is to turn on your cookie disclaimer at the bottom of your site. I highly recommend putting that on there. Applications. This is where you're going to add like your applications if you use other third-party, for example, email autoresponders. So if you want to connect your MailChimp and things like that, these are all different types of email responders, or you're doing your Facebook Pixel and whatnot. So, or connecting webhooks, all of that stuff is done right there. Personalization is not a big deal. You don't really need to do this. And URL redirects. I'm not super techy, but this is something to do with the domain. If you don't understand how to do this, or you need to do something like this, just feel free to reach out to Aspire support chat and ask them about URL redirects if you need help with that. Or I mean, you're most likely not going to need to do that, but if you do, then just reach out to Aspire and they will help you in a heartbeat. So that is all pretty much the builder mode. Let's just go back to the home page. This is all the builder mode, right? Oh, and down here we have, let me hide this menu. We have, right now we're in desktop view. Right here is how you view it on tablet. And here's how you view phone view. So there's separate mobile design from desktop design if you wanted to. So like right now where it says hidden area, this is the actual desktop version, if that makes sense. So basically this means that like when there's see how this is highlighted purple on this side, the left side, but on this one that says mobile only, it has purple on the left and the right. So mobile only, it will look like that, but when it's desktop only, it'll just have one line on this side. So mainly this means if I edit any of the words on this, it's going to automatically change it on my actual desktop version as well, if I were to go to my desktop version. So it's going to change this view as well. So I always suggest having a mobile only view too, so that for each like block or section, so that it looks right. The way I do that is just by showing the desktop, and then you copy this block. So right where it says copy widget, you click copy, and it goes right here to this clipboard, and then I just put it right underneath. So that's what it is a container. So it's right there. And I just put it right underneath the desktop version, and now it says mobile only. So then I go hide the desktop version, and now I can edit this mobile only version to be however I want it to look. You know what I mean? Change the sizing, like change the spacing, like the line height of this is too squished together. You know what I mean? Like you can go ahead and maybe add a spacer underneath this little button. Oops. So that there's a little more space. So now I just made a mobile only version, right? So and obviously this is the one that we had before. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete the one I just made. But the thing about having a mobile only version is if you ever do make any changes to your desktop version, you'll want to go ahead on your mobile only version and make that change as well. So if I changed, this headline, I want to make sure I go do it on mobile as well, because it's just only going to show on the desktop version. So hopefully that makes sense. And mobile applies to tablets. So don't just do mobile and tablet at the same time when you're doing this. You don't need to make 3 different versions. Tablet and mobile are very similar and look very, very comparable. It's up to you though. So, oops, I just carded. Okay. So that is how you do mobile design. And then up here, this is where you're going to view your store. So if you want to, add actual products that people can purchase through your website, whether that's physical products or digital products, you click add products and you can add categories for different products. And like I said, you can do physical product, digital service, or you can create a membership. So they have a course or a membership to something. These are where your orders will be. You can create discounts right here. This is just more the layout and styling of your store. If you have a store and a cart, all your store pages and stuff like that would be edited in this area. You can do your store settings right here as well. And then you're going to have your contacts, which is that little video that popped up. That's always a good contact to watch. That's always a good video to watch. So your contacts will be like your CRM. These are all fake. This is literally a template that I use. That's just no one's using this template. So sorry, I'm not talking. Sorry, don't mean to be confusing. I'm on contacts, okay? These are just all fake emails. But yeah, this is like your CRM. So these are all the members and contacts in your site. These are the messages from any forms that you have on your site. This is where you'll be able to find your forms, right? And fill them out. And you'll be able to view them. Obviously, these people are just random people off the internet that are filling out these forms. And then this is where you will do, it's switched from contacts to appointments. So this is your appointment area. This is your email and audit. So it's another way to just get to those same tabs up here. So this will go to this area, and then this will go to this area, okay? So appointments, this is where you're gonna make changes for your booking calendar. I highly suggest watching this video to explain everything more in depth. And then this is where your emails, your autoresponder that comes with Aspire Builder, which is amazing. You'll want to connect your domain first, so make sure you do that. If you have any questions at all or get lost in the process, it's really easy to do. But if you get confused at all, just reach out to Aspire Support Chat and they can guide you through the process. But yeah, this is where you'll make campaigns, starting a campaign, so like an email blast, and then you can create automation flows of different emails. Like if someone opts into a webinar or they opt into a freebie, they're getting a series of emails afterwards. This is where you'll have access to all your lists of people. You can create email templates. These are the ones that come for free within Aspire, the system templates, but you can create your own. Like when you edit one of these and you create your own, then you can save it as one of your templates. There's an option to save it. So, and then these are your settings and whatnot. But yeah, so it's really easy to use. If you click that, that's how it would look. They're really nice templates. So that is like the general overview of Aspire. Pretty easy to use. Once you start playing around in here, you'll catch on faster than you think. It's very intuitive, drag and drop builder, so it's just really easy to use and easy to edit and customize, and there's so many possibilities with Aspire Builder. So any other further questions, feel free to reach out to Aspire Support Chat. But yeah, let us know if you have any questions at all, and I hope this video helped you.